You are not wanting to enter driver's
I did not want it. I sat on the driver's seat.
On the hall. Beep. Doctor, they give me change. And I never. Do you want to work?
I can't hear you. What are you saying?
No vessel. Now I'm going to call you.
We're trying to use Google Maps in Nigeria. Google Maps took us to dungeon.
Okay.
Hello. Hi. Wow, this one's a weird jacket for inside hot sauce. Put in your subconscious memory.
In a sweet place. See, I'm broken.
Okay,
and I'm broken
okay.
before come.
Okay. I want to ask us some few basic questions on basically things we do in Africa that are kind of somehow here. You know, I'm not trying to say abnormal things we do in Africa. No, things we literally do in Africa that are not acceptable here, kind of, that you have to literally put in your subconscious memory.
In a sweet place. See, I'm broken.
Okay,
and I'm broken
okay.
before come.
Okay, see, this way we dey do for Africa, but for here, it dey somehow if you do am. Number one, what can you remember?
Let me say, back then in Africa, Nigeria precisely, when you see your people, when you are walking, you greet them, good afternoon, man, good afternoon, sir. You know we like respect. If you don't put sir when you are greeting our people, they will tell you, you get respect. I'll be your papa mate.
Especially when you see your elder.
Especially
anybody, you just know that that is senior to you. You must accord that person with some respect.
That
is our own respect.
That is their own respect. In our own country, we value those things.
Do you actually know that when I came newly to this place, I was greeting my co-workers, good morning man, good morning man, good morning man.
Me too.
And they are kind of, nobody was responding though. I'm not exaggerating, nobody was responding, and it was kind of strange to me. They were like looking at me like, what is this one saying? You understand? Until I just advised myself
not to put that sir,
not to put sir, not to put ma. And sometimes I also notice that most of the time they don't even greet with a good morning, good afternoon, good evening. The simple greeting here is just hello, hi.
When someone say hello,
hi. But you can't try that
hi.
in Africa now.
But in Nigeria, try.
How can you tell an elder
you say
hello?
You first of all say come here. You don't know me.
Let
me see your papa. There's one scenario that happened when I went to work. I was working with one lady. So when I met her, I was like, good morning, ma. She was like, ma, why are you adding ma? So that is how we greet in my own place. I can't call. He said, my name is Ann. Don't call me auntie. I said, madam, no vessel. Now auntie, I'm gonna call you. She was like, no, don't call me auntie.
Don't call her auntie.
Don't call me auntie. Be calling me by. I said, man, please. I cannot be calling you by your name when I know that you are far older than me. You have kids. I said no, I can't. So I continued greeting her that way. So anytime I greet her, she would be smiling. Okay. No, she started adjusting to it. Okay. She started smiling. So there was a day my manager came. My manager was like, she came to see us. So I was eating. When I finished eating, I was like, thank you, ma. The manager was like, she's telling you thank you. Why is she thanking you? She now said, she now said because she just finished eating, that is how they behave with their place. Because my manager is from Cameroon. Okay. So she was like, that is how they greet in their place. She was like, really? And I started laughing. I was like, that is how we greet in my place. If you don't greet, that means you don't have respect. Yeah. She was like, no, yeah, we don't do that. Here, you call a 70 years old man or old woman by their name.
Yes.
You call them by their name.
Even when you don't find at first, it will look strange. You don't find it comfortable to say.
You have to do it.
You are just like, how can I be calling such an elder by his or her name?
To be my mom.
But they are comfortable with it. Okay?
That is their lifestyle.
So I really had to unlearn that aspect that I came from Africa with.
Yeah.
To suit what they are doing here in terms of greeting. Yes. So that is very true about them.
We are still talking about this greeting of a thing in Africa. But most of our people here, when you see them here, when you try to greet them, they will behave as if they don't know you. I don't know why it's like that. All Africans, I advise myself not to mingle with Africans here. When you meet someone
Africans
in train
literally, they will eye you.
They'll be like, who is this? There was a day I want to ask
Oh my
someone
God.
question. I was going to somewhere. I missed my way. So I was like, hello. She was like, sorry. So I left the person. I went to ask a white person who brought us her phone, used her Google map to show me, describe everything I needed to do that particular time. But my African people, they were like, There was one scenario that happened. When I was doing domiciliary care, I met one black girl, not knowing that we were going to the same house.
Oh.
Yeah, we bought the same bus. So when we were going, she stopped. My Google map took me to another place. Her Google map took her to the right place.
Okay.
So when I got to that place, I was like, the place. I called my manager. I was like, ma, this place I'm going. I'm confused. I don't really know where I'm going. But I met the girl, not because we don't talk Africans now. We are rushing to enter the bus, so we did not communicate. So you can't just see someone here and be saying, hello sister. Our people will ignore you.
Yeah,
They will ignore. They are
very
used to
good at that.
So when my manager now came to pick me with her car, so we now drove to the client's house. When we got there, I met the girl. The girl was like, and I saw the girl. Are you know the one I saw in so trace bus station? She said yes. So I said, my manager was like, hey, because we blacks we don't communicate. As soon as we communicate, maybe I could have asked her, where are you going to?
Exactly.
This is where me I'm going. She would not say, okay, this is where me I'm going to. We are going to, and we worked together that day. So the thing was like, since I noticed this, you see whites, we ask whites a question. If the white has a place to go, he will leave that place and take you to the place you are going to. Even if it's 20 minutes drive, even if it's 20 minutes trekking, he will trek with you. He will get and tell you, this is where you are going to. He will turn back and go back. But our people will never
laugh?
Divine.
Look at this neighborhood, like so calm. You literally think that there are no people living in this neighborhood, but there are a number of people in their houses as we speak right now. Without noise, everywhere is so calm. And do you notice that you can actually live in this type of environment without knowing your next door neighbor?
Yeah.
In fact, that is something you cannot get back in Africa.
Like me, where I'm coming from, I spent 1 year in that apartment. I don't know my flatmates. 1 year.
It's so common.
I don't know them. I can't even see them on the road. I say, this is my neighbor. I don't know the person till we left.
It's so common. And this place is not somewhere you can just go to people's doors and start knocking. You want to make friends. Time for it. You want to introduce yourself.
No time. You know? And this place is, let me say, how will I say? You can't make. In Nigeria we are very noisy, and they know that this one that we are parked in here, this is an estate. They will know that a black person is here because we are so noisy. Making call, shout, anything we do, we shout, as because we are used to it. Like if you are driving, you horn, beep in Nigeria, but in this place you can't try it. Even to flashlight, you can't try it here because this place is so calm. In your house, you have all your windows are soundproof. So even if you scream in your room, scream in your house, nobody will hear you because all the windows are soundproof. The doors are soundproof. It's not like Nigeria when someone is passing, maybe trail all those exhausts, you'll be hearing the sound even in your sleep. You cannot sleep well. But yeah,
so what you are basically saying is that anybody that is not used to a calm environment or is not used to living a lonely life should just remain back home. Or when you come, you go to London. London is like you
Lagos.
Already said in the other video that London is not a good place to start life.
The person needs a noisy place. Okay. Not that London is still noisy. It's not noisy in the sense that maybe living in your flat and all, because you can't use your noise to stuff. But outside you see that noise. Blacks everywhere.
Okay,
and all that.
There's another thing I noticed back home. The zebra crossing.
Fine.
That zebra crossing, they have it in our roads back home.
Me personally, I don't know.
Me as a driver, I have never stopped for one day to allow people to cross because
in that zebra cross, I don't even know the name.
Recognize it because
do you even know the name called zebra? I knew the name in this UK. Me, I don't know the name.
I know there is something called zebra crossing, but I was thinking they will have to design something like zebra, So as a driver, I did not even notice that was zebra crossing. So I'm at fault also, and a lot of people can also.
Up
A lot of
to
people are
they
also wearing
still
this
doing
shoe
it, yeah.
because
They are
here.
still doing it.
You, in fact, when you literally match the line for zebra crossing, every other car will stop for you.
Once they
to
see
pass.
you,
Once you just step
once you get to
your-
that place, even if you've not even stepped your leg,
Okay.
the cars coming, they will know that this
You
person
want to
wants
cross.
to cross. The first day when I came to, when I saw that thing, I was waiting for the car to cross,
and they were moving.
and they were like, some of them stopped.
Okay.
Some of them were like, okay, they will move. Maybe
Yeah,
I'm
because you
waiting
have
for
not
some-
shown interest to cross.
Maybe they were thinking I was waiting for someone.
Yeah.
Until my sister now told me that once you see that yellow, you know they will normally
Yes,
put that yellow
exactly.
light. That once you see that yellow light and you see the zebra crossing, just know that you are the king of. So I started
Yes.
telling myself king of road. So anytime I'm passing, I'll just be thinking, I was walking, I'll be telling myself I'm the king of road until I finish crossing.
And there's another thing, I notice also, they don't use their horn. You know, they don't honk anyhow in this place, except in an emergency situation. On a few times, I have actually literally hear bus horn.
Yeah, me, since I came, it was last week.
You heard it?
Yeah, I heard one.
One will literally think, one will be thinking, how do these people drive
And
with
their
that
road is
horn? How
very
possible
tiny.
is that?
Their road is not
Yes.
as wide as Nigerian roads. No.
I think
Their road
it's
is
because
very
they
tight.
obey traffic. The traffic are
Yeah,
walking.
and they don't overtake. Have you noticed it?
Yes, they don't overtake.
They don't overtake when
unnecessarily.
they are driving.
So when they say this is a 40 km/h or something like that, you see everybody just moving on their lane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry, Kafa. Sorry, thank you.
You just see everybody moving on their lane.
Yeah.
You know, they don't really. Okay, one more thing. Have you seen or while you are walking on the road, you know, back home you can just see somebody chewing gum now, and then the next thing is the person has
Just-
spat on the floor,
Oh.
or you just see somebody walking on the way, the person just
Not
Person
only that. Maybe throwing
just
paper,
threw
you just
spittle.
drop.
You know,
Maybe
because
when you
I've
open
not
something,
seen.
you just
I've not
finish
seen-
eating, you literally don't.
No, that is not even common. So those, oh my God. In fact,
When
I read somewhere that spitting on the floor can attract 100 fine.
Yeah,
Yes,
like the one
100
they
pounds
told
fine.
me in
Yeah.
Woolwich, they said if you mistakenly drop something, you pay 80 pounds.
That would not be mistake.
Yeah, 80
You don't-
pounds. They will just tell
Oh my
you
God.
pick it and you still pay that.
And you still pay.
So because of that, you just be conscious. Not to
Because
me,
they are little
yeah, everywhere now. We can
a
see
can
the
everywhere,
yeah,
so-
bin and all that. You cannot just come here and be doing those. I remember when I was pregnant. There was a guy I just passed from. The woman was like, "Now if you're the only person we get belly."
Even
Why
here,
was
you
it?
notice that pregnant women they don't
They
even
don't
spit
speak.
anything.
When I'm not in Nigeria, therefore the speech when they come out though, we don't know.
Pregnant women don't spit anyhow here.
Yeah,
I've never
even
seen.
if that spit is going, you go swallow.
And
Maybe
another
belle
thing,
you go
you
swallow.
know, urinating up and down. Oh.
If it's Nigeria, anywhere now, you want peace, I want peace for here, you go push on. Yeah, like you, my dear. Your own, any little thing, bam. Now
So,
police. There's one thing we normally do. You know when some people that have stayed here for more than how many years, when they come home, they'll start speaking their own British accents.
Okay.
We where the Nigeria go say, "Hey, uncle, when he call go abroad, when they don't speak food, now we they from. We don't know that if you don't speak their own accent, they won't hear your English. Okay, so because of that, if you want to talk to them, you must use the accent. As in, that's you see that exotic accent of that, let me say from that our country, Nigeria. You don't know is it here. You speak English, they go tell you, say, "Oh, I can't hear you."
Yeah, that's-
They will tell you, "I can't hear you. What are you saying?"
But some of them are very good with listening.
Yeah,
They are very
will
good
tell
with
you
listening.
pardon.
Yes. So-
When you now try and like when you are talking to them, it's like you are singing.
Yeah.
Like for example, you want to say, I want to. Do you want water? So them, if you want to tell them, do you want water?
Yeah.
So they will be like, okay, yes, I need water.
Okay.
The first time when I come here, they go say water They go say, what I can't say, which one can't be what I get. Hey,
Okay,
wow.
there is one thing in fact, to date, the thing is still, I have still not come to terms with it. Is it their own is right-sided driving or left? Keep right. Yeah,
right.
Keep right.
Right-sided. Wow.
Do you know that there was a day I wanted to go out and the driver has assisted me with my lug bag in the trunk.
You are not wanting to enter driver.
I did not want it. I sat on the driver's seat.
And you started staring.
For like 20 seconds. It did not dawn on me that there was a steering in front of me.
Yes.
Do you understand? Do you know that kind of feeling? For like 30
It
seconds, it didn't dawn on me that there is something actually in front of me. I just sat down, waiting comfortably for the driver to pass through the other side and start
the driver would be like,
so when the driver came, by the time the driver came, closed his boot and came back, he met me there, was like, I was even shocked. Like, I was expecting him to go the other way around. Himself was like, what are you doing? This thing was shocking to him. Oh, he was like, what is happening here? You know, before he now dawned on me, because when he now drew my attention, I was like, oh, all along, this is the wrong side. That day wasn't funny. And sometimes when they are driving, I will be like, why are they following this lane? Why not this lane instead? Why are they following this lane? Especially when you get to a roundabout, you'll be like, okay, let this driver take this way. And all of a sudden they are taking the other way.
Like
around.
this one you just said now, it has happened to me. Like, I have a friend that owns her own car. So each time we want to go out, I'll go to her driver. She will ask, oh yeah, go and drive now. I'll be like, oh, sorry. Several, even till today, I'm still making that mistake. Anytime I go to her house, if we just want to just finish, then I'll be like, I'll just go straight. So I was like, it's not my fault.
But
in my place, we
generally speaking, public transport as compared to back home,
it's very, very good. It's very good. It's very comfortable.
Is it timely?
Yeah, it's timely, and you don't have to shout. You know, in my country, we do quarrel in the bus. Conductor, they give me change. They never give me. But here, there's nothing like that. If you want to drop, you press the bell. The driver will know that this is where you want to drop, and they will drop you.
You can literally travel from in this part of the world without even speaking to anybody. It is
Speaking
possible.
Very, very possible. Like when I was coming yesterday, who did I speak to? I didn't speak with anybody. I was just in the train with my smallie. You can travel like hours without talking to someone. Because nobody has anybody's time. You can travel with bus, even if it's 1 hour bus, you can't talk to the driver. Driver can't talk to you.
Driver can't talk to you.
Everybody is on their own.
And especially when you are good with Google. In fact, you need to, because
you need to,
it's mandatory for you to know how to use your Google map.
Don't worry.
Yeah. Unlike, there was one time we were trying to use Google Maps in Nigeria. Google Maps took us to Dungeon.
Okay. When I traveled last December, somebody was like, you are looking for somewhere. Why not use Google Maps? I say, make Google Maps carry me go to this house. Now so you be an old duo. The person come bus laugh. I no fit for Google Maps, but in this place, Google Maps is so perfect.
Yeah, it's
so perfect. Anywhere you are going, put the address. It's taking you to the person's house.
If there is anything you want to add or subtract, just leave it in the comment section. Okay. And the reason why we are here under the sun, the reason why we are putting on jackets. The sun is kind of sunny. It's not as if there is cold.
Windy.
Yes, there is no cold. The weather is cool, but the sun is a bit on the high side.
Hot.
So that's why you see us wearing it. Just in case they will be thinking, why are these ones they wear jackets for inside sun? All right, see you guys later. Bye bye.
Bye.